Alright, guys. What's going on? We're just waiting for this game to load. There we go. Let me just make sure the audio levels are good. Not too loud. Hopefully not. This is called Tower of Time, guys. We're gonna dive like a couple hours into the game. I didn't show you the first part because I didn't know what this game was gonna be about. It's an RPG. It's a role-playing game. Computer role-playing game type. You got the top-down bird's eye view thing going on, but there are a lot of systems in this game that are pretty unique, and it took me by surprise. So let's just get right into this. I just want to continue on where I left off yesterday, and I have a playtime of 2 hours, so my impressions are based on 2 hours. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day out there in YouTube land. Make sure you press like and subscribe. I'm trying to get some more gaming content out for you guys. So, I hope the power doesn't go out because I have a lot of rain coming down. Some thunder showers. Okay, so this is a computer role-playing game style, top-down bird's eye view. I just said that. But what's cool about this game is, well, the story. The story is really good. It's pretty simple too. It's simplified. It's not full of all this jargon. It's easy to understand, which I like. I'm impressed by that. And, well, just to sum it up, you basically start the game as a kid, right? And you know your land is basically torn apart, and there are ruins that pop out of the ground every so often, and the elders of like the villages say don't go near those ruins. Those are relics of the past, and you know they're dangerous. But you know, you as being a kid, you know what I mean, you're going to be curious. So you step into this ruin, and it's actually an old tower, and it has a lot of magic emanating from it. So without spoiling too much of it, you do come back to this place, and you don't really play as a kid all that much, but you play the party, his bodyguards, and you have to find out what's going on in this tower. So right now, basically my quest right now is to find the way to the lower floor. Your champions have reached the first floor of the tower. The area is immense. You hope that they will find a staircase leading below without any tough challenges. Ha! Also on this floor, I did find a piece of a key. So I had to find 2 pieces of the key and assemble it, then find a way to use it. So there's a little bit of escape room in this thing. You have to complete some puzzles, kill enemies in order to get to the next floor. That's what it seems like. There's some side quests here that I found. I gotta find all villagers' journals to discover their fate. Hidden passage. I gotta open up the secret passage. As your party reaches the top of the stairs, they're hit by a cold breeze. Bizarrely, it seems to be emanating from the wall facing them. Upon approaching it, they realize that is not a wall, but a massive door. There must be a way to open it. And we also have Investigate the Forge. Your party has found a strange lump of coal. At least they believe it is coal. So before we go any further, this is about how far as you can zoom. And this is about as far as you can zoom out. And you have a map. It's a dungeon crawler game, just to let you know. It's a dungeon crawler. And you just discover areas. They will reveal themselves. Combat, very similar to the old Final Fantasies in a way. Or, not Warhammer, but what's that game that's like Warhammer. Oh, the battles are kind of like Total War. And I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so this is the wall that, upon examining the wall closely, your party is sure it is entrance to a secret passage. They can see the light coming from the cracks in the stone. So that's about as far as you can zoom in. You do have a quest log, like I showed you. You do have... Oops. Now I forgot what to do here. I just picked this up yesterday. Please forgive me. Okay, so this is your character screen. So we have 2 people in our party. You can't create your own character. These are pre-mades. But you do get loot in the game. And pretty simple, you know. Fire resistances, earth resistances. You know, you just basically just get better and better. Gotta manage your party, make sure they have the right gear. We also have a skill tree. You get more skills each level. But I love the combat in this game. It's really cool. Just upgrading the equipment is really nice. And you also have an alignment. I still don't know what that's all about, but we'll find out later on in the game. I guess when you get enough gold, you're able to level up your characters. Alright, so there is a combat encounter somewhere. It says, upon examining the wall closely, your party is sure it is an entrance to a secret passage. They can see the light coming from the cracks in the stone. Well, the question is, how do we get in there? Maybe we can't get in there from there. So there's a little area right over here that I didn't check out. Yay! A car alarm is going off outside. So many books in one place, says Cain. I knew a priest who had 5, and he was considered a learned man for it. This lot is probably more than all that we have on the surface combined. Books? She says with a heavy sigh. What a bore. And there's a lot of reading in this game, guys, so just to let you know. Those that do not remember history are doomed to repeat it. What? Something my lord once said. Are you not interested in what we might find here? All this knowledge lost to us for so long. Perhaps we can find out what happened to our world. Or perhaps the identity of this terrible enemy the ancients fought long ago. It's not that. The right book can't fetch good coin, but finding the right one is this mess. If there's even is a right one, I rather reckon bam bam. Hold your tongue, High Courier. Looks there's someone here. Who's this fucker? It's Obi-Wan Kenobi. Well met, stranger. So this guy's a librarian, so he's startled by our presence here, and he says, What? What goes there? Who goes there? Stand fast. We mean you no harm, says Maeve. Now, Maeve is like a ranger type of character, and Cain is kind of like a warrior, paladin. That's some kind of thing that you can probably level him up as. Okay, so Maeve says, stand fast, we mean you no harm. Thank the Great Spirit, says the librarian. I feel much better now. A warrior and an archer. Or is it archeress? What brings you to this place? I thought for sure I was the only living soul in this tower, apart from those vile animated skeletons. We are explorers searching the stronghold by the authority of our Lord. Who are you, and what are you doing down here all alone? My name is Philetas. Surely you have heard of me. Renowned historian of our day. Relentless seeker of knowledge. Master archaeologist, author of a treatise on the elven race. Hey, you like that voiceover? I hope so. I hope so. You guys gotta hire me out there. Whoever's out there that looking for voice artists, make sure you look me up. Sadly, we are not familiar with you or your writings. Well, I suppose I should expect nothing less. spending so much of my time with elven and dwarven folk. Elves? Dwarfs? You speak about ancient myth as though it were yesterday. There has been neither word nor sighting of the other races for generations. Fascinating, but I assure you, brave warrior, they do not consider themselves myths. A single scholar alone in this place. How do you defend yourself? Where are your weapons and supplies? Beneath her breath to Kain, something just isn't adding up. I survive by the genius of my intellect, dear maiden, though I confess my true sustenance comes from the knowledge of the tower itself, libraries such as this. Now tell me, do you two plan to descend to the bottom, or rather, the top of this tower? Incidentally, you are aware we're standing on the ceiling, aren't you? Directed at Maeve, Kain says, I told you there was something strange afoot as we descended those steps. I just did not realize it was literally underfoot. As Kain starts to look down, he says, and yes, Scholar Felitas, we intend to reach the bottom or the top of this tower, whatever is your perspective. Excellent. Then we must come to a mutual understanding. Share with me any knowledge and writings you discover, and in return, I will offer my services as interpreter and advisor. Yes, this will be the most convenient arrangement for all of us. Maeve, she just grumbles under her breath and says, we do all the work, he reaps all the reward. Kain says, mind your place, Maeve. It is not up to you or me to enter into such agreements. Only my lord above can make such decisions. With his consent, consider it done. Holy cow, reading. Librarian says, splendid. Before we part, I leave with you a tome of particular interest. May it help you prepare for the things to come. What you got, boy? What you got for me? Kain says, how unexpected. A mysterious stranger in the middle of an unexplored tower, as if pulled straight from a child's bedtime tale. Maeve, she's crazy. She's a crazy huntress. She says, he seemed real enough and his skills may very well come in handy and all, but there's something about his manner. Something I can't quite put my finger on. If you always expect the worst of people, Maeve, they will rarely disappoint. I'm changing the accent here. What the crunk is going on here? Felitas has offered his services and given us a gift. I think he will prove a most valuable ally in this strange and upside-down place. Alright, so as you see the story, there's a huge story. We just met a librarian and found a blueprint. Okay, so the game is still teaching me, it's still teaching me the game. And it says leveling 1, upgrade class building. So you champions do not gain experience in combat. They are already the most skilled warriors you know of. To gain new level, first you need to upgrade the class building, which increases the level cap of all champions located there. So it says go to armory, heroes that use this building, and then you upgrade them as such. Alright, so there is an aspect of another game in this game. What is it called? I have it too. Oh my word. I forget it now because I forgot. But now it says leveling 2, training barracks. After building is upgraded, you go to the barracks to train your champions. Using gold for sparring partners in the equipment. You just have found an upgrade for the armory, a class building of both Cain and Maeve. Basics of martial techniques. There is little need for expert warriors when the greatest enemy is the land itself. You have the knowledge of some basic fighting techniques that cannot be improved further. What skills are known are taught here through rigorous repetitious drills. However, you hope that you will find some tomes describing martial arts used by the ancients in the war against the enemy. So you can train champions located in armory to a maximum of 4. Oh! So I need to find, in order to get past level 4, I have to find tomes. Okay. Cool. So we're still in the tower. Still just checking things out. It's an ancient book. Poetry. This book contains cheerful poems about the joys of life, the beauty of the living forest, and how pleasant it is to have a picnic under the warm yellow sun. Your champions think of what sickly, bog-ridden forest remains in Nartara, deprived of life by an ashen sky, and the resolve to reach what power dwells within this tower and turn it to good is reinforced. There is an inscription on the first page. To my dearest, do not despair. We can have it all back. We must trust in him, and he will find a way to restore all. Cool, man. Cool, man. It's cool, man. What the fuck is going on here, man? Another ancient book. Where's the ancient book? Oh, right there. A children's book. Your party discovers a book written in a language that they do not understand. However, they are captivated by the drawings of machines made from metal, wood, and cloth that look like giant birds, yet holding people as though on a ship. Surely it must be a book with children's tales. Sorry if I'm reading this out like I'm making fun of this game. This game is actually pretty good to dive right into. Structure below. Your champions see a giant structure below. They struggle to judge its size or the distance, but it's clearly massive. They wonder what its purpose might be and whether they can reach it somehow later. Okay, so we found a new teleport. Now you're gonna find teleport stones. Spoiler. You can, teleport from here to there, with ease, I guess. Make it a little bit easier in that regard. Oh, I never noticed this before. Here on the main screen, it shows you the level progress. There are 12 battles on this floor, 2 secret rooms, 10 enchant scrolls, and 3 main quests. I think that's what that means. Alright, anyway. Found a teleport. What's over here? Forge. It says, a massive door. I wonder what's behind it, says Cain. Hoist me up a little. Help me get eyes on the other side, says Maeve. It is a bit dark, but I can just barely make something out. Some kind of machinery. Grinding stones and what seems to be a giant hearth. A blacksmith's forge. A forge? What good fortune. We must find a way to open the door. So our quest log has been updated, and we're going to find a way to open that door. Oh, looks like there's a piece of a key that I need. I need that key over there. Oh, what? Oh no. Oh no, I probably should have saved my game. Alright, so this is what I was talking about in the beginning of the video. That the combat is kind of like Total War style. So you're going to know what your enemy is or who your enemy is. You can get details on each of your enemy types. So Fireball, that deals 30 damage. They deal fire damage. Oops. Now, this doesn't really mean that this is all you're going to fight. These are the enemy types you're going to fight in this battle. So you might get to fight 3 resin adepts mixed in with maybe 5 on the first wave, and they come at you in waves. Alright, so you have the option to normally, when you play this, to fight or withdraw and change your party. But in this instance, since we got ambushed, we have to fight. And that's why saving the game is most important. And Dante, also known as Old Man Dan's in the chat. Thank you for coming by. So I'm going to show you the combat. I'm not really all good at it just quite yet. I'm going to start the battle, and we're still learning the game, and it says, in this combat mode for Trap, one of your champions have been locked in a destructible cage. Oh, no, that's not good. So you got to attack the cage and free your champion before your party is overrun. Find a balance between damaging the cage and dealing with the incoming enemies. Use terrain and skills to mitigate the incoming damage and buy yourself some time. Oh boy.
Unleash hell. On my way.
So this does have paused game, but it also has slow down time. So we're gonna use my archer. And we're gonna have her shoot the skeleton over there. Hey, shoot the skeleton, lady. Oh no no. Oh no 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 no. Don't kill me. She has an ability where she can hop back and forth.
Consider it done.
Oh boy.
Coming. Consider it done.
Oh, shoot the cage, man. We need to free our dude. Come on, hurry up. Come on. No, come on. Oh, you. Come on, he's almost out. Come on, get out. All right. This guy, he has a charging ability. He's going to dash to this guy out front. Watch this. Bam. And he also has an ability where I can draw a wall. See, watch this. Oh, too late. I died. Well then, let's go kill this archer real quick. Mage. Ooh, here. Come on, kill him. I think there may be one more wave. Yep, I knew it.
Affirmative. Your wish is my command.
You see that? I kind of like trapped him in there. I'm like, you can't hit me. I gotta heal myself up though. Alright, let's try to buy some time here.
All right. Will do.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna most definitely, positively, tremendously Oh, maybe not. Come on. Don't die. Don't die. 1 second left on my heals. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 30 more fucking mana, you mother clucker. Alright, so that's the battles. They're kind of like Total War style. And then once you defeat them, their place on the map in the dungeon is gone, you know. So you do get damage reports like DPS, who had the most DPS. And the developers said that is made just to measure, you know, if you're, you know, see any weaknesses in your party. That's one way to figure it out. So we got damage mitigation. The combat, like with tanks, is kind of like World of Warcraft. They generate threat and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm gonna retry the battle one more time.
Ready to serve, my lord.
Oh, this time she's in there. Here we go. Free her. I'm here to help you. And you know what? I'm going to draw a line there. Come on. Okay, so I'm slowing down time and try to move her out of the way quickly. Okay, so I'm gonna put my tank
The light guide your path.
up there.
All right.
Yes.
I'm gonna have her, my archer, fire arrows at the archer back here. She's supposed to. I'm gonna have my tank. I'm gonna have him rush up to this mage that's coming to charge out. There. And I'm gonna have him kite that mage over here a little bit.
Your wish is my command.
I have like a volley with my... Oh yeah!
May the light guide your path.
I never miss.
Nice. Okay, so this dude, my tank, Kane,
All right.
he's gonna come over here again. Give him some time. We got enemies approaching over there, so I'm gonna have him. I gotta watch his mana because his mana's almost low.
Into position.
Unleash hell.
I'm gonna try to conserve their mana right now.
May the light guide your path.
And we have a mage over here, so we're gonna have him go after this mage.
Yes.
And I'm gonna have my archer
Going.
just give him some support. Alright. So combat for a computer role-playing game, tactical game, is really good. It's one of the easiest ones I've played, but still rewarding. Alright.
Yes.
I'm gonna draw a line here. It's got poison arrows coming. There we go.
Moving into position.
Yes.
I'm gonna have her fire some fire arrows. Okay, good. I'm gonna use my tank
How may I help you?
to heal. Oh no, he doesn't have much mana.
Your wish is my command.
Unleash hell.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, another mage.
Affirmative.
Oh man, still got more. Oh, I'm gonna heal my party now.
Acknowledged.
Yes.
We win? Yes, we won. Nice. Victory at last. So you get loot. And you get these little crystals. And you get some coin. So, who had the most damage? My ranger did. Her name is Maeve, if you're just tuning in. Damage received. So, of course, my tank received the best. 48% mitigation. So I need to work on my tank. He needs to mitigate more damage. Anyways, that's what you get for your battles. And that was an ambush. So we're gonna save our game. Oops. Tower of Time. I'll tell you why I got this game in a minute. Kane says, absolutely breathtaking. Many deadly things in this world are beautiful, Kane. Don't turn a blind eye to the menace lurking here. Those crystals give such little light. It's the perfect spot for an ambush, as we just witnessed before. Really, Maeve? Sometimes I just do not know how you walk through life dragging that ball and chain of pessimism behind you. Free yourself of such burdens. Face the unknown with confidence and pride. I am not a pessimist or an optimist, just a realist. We tend to live longer, Maeve says with a smirk. Alright, so we continue on our dungeon dive. Delve. Is it delve or dive? Dungeon delve. Alright, we got some crystals, man. You want some crystals? What kind of crystals we got, man? Inside this cave, your party sees many colorful crystal formations. Most of them are just forming, but few are already large enough to be useful. So right now, it's just basically trying to get to the next level of the tower, while solving some quests. Got a mysterious statue here. The statue gazes straight ahead with an eerie stare. When your party looks at it, out of the corner of their eyes, they could swear it is observing them. Ooh. Reminds me of a Dungeons and Dragons game that I ran one time. It was a temple. I called it the Temple of Timora, and there were statues that contain a life force, and it would talk to players. Oh, how could I forget treasure? Come on. Alright, so we found some gloves and some of this coin and gems. Oh no, what's this? Okay, this is the tower avatar. You definitely didn't see this because I didn't showcase the first part of this game to you guys here on my channel. The tower avatar says, "Hello again, travelers. I see you have already found a number of crafting crystals. Ancients used them to manufacture and enhance powerful magic-imbued items. I've heard stories of such items from the ancient times. The blade of Mahan Roth and the winged boots of Lothray. I figured them for fairy tales," said Maeve. "Crafting crystals? We have no knowledge of such things. Can you explain the process?" asked Kane. "There is a forge nearby, designed to meet the needs of the greatest arcane weaponsmiths in the land. It has not been used for centuries, and its earth is as cold as stone. If you can restore life to its fiery heart, it may offer the answers you seek. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I got an Oscar. The best acting here in YouTube. Oh yeah. Before I depart, allow me to open the door for you and smack you in the face with it. Wait, we encountered, and of course, Gone with the Wind again. She's a little erratic, don't you think? Kane says, erratic? You assume too much, Maeve. We have no idea how large and complex this structure really is. The responsibilities of duty do not always allow time for simple courtesies. This Forge avatar spoke of sounds extremely interesting. Let's get back there and see if it will prove useful. Worth taking a look? Maeve says, nodding her head. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Forge on this level in the tower. I think it just goes around and around this area. I have a sense I'm gonna get ambushed again, so I'm gonna save my game. Yes. Okay, so this is the Forge, and this is the other piece of the key that I need to find in the game. Unless my eyes deceive me, this must be the second half of the severed key. Now we just need to get it to the lock. It opens. I wonder what treasures await. Alright, so... And when I'm playing this game, I can only control this guy. I can only control him. I can't... Yeah, it's like the old dungeon crawlers. Like Grimlock. Like you have one character you're controlling pretty much. But your party, you know, is functional, of course. This game is kind of like that. More than... you know, like Divinity. It looks like Divinity and Baldur's Gate and all games like that, but it plays more like a Grimlock game, grid-based dungeon crawler with some Baldur's Gate thrown in. Speaking of Baldur's Gate, I can't wait for Baldur's Gate 3, guys. That's gonna be awesome. I never played in its entirety Baldur's Gate game. But I have sampled pretty much all the old Dungeons and Dragons computer role-playing games, and I'm very psyched. And they're going to be using the rule set, the Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition for this game. And the people who are making this game is Larian Studios, the makers of, you guessed it, Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2. Highly excited. Alright, so anyways, we found a blueprint here. A blacksmith upgraded. Even if the level of the knowledge found in this book is quite basic, it is way above what your people know today. The blacksmith shop in the city is automatically upgraded to the first level now. You will be able to craft various weapons and armor, imbuing the metal with crafting crystals of different power. Each champion have a different set of items that he can wear and craft. First, select the champion and item type that he can use. And select the material tier and item power. So then select material tier and item power, green, blue, or purple. Once you are sure, click craft and the item will appear in your inventory. Magic crafting. Advanced knowledge of blacksmithing has declined in recent generations. However, the basics are still understood enough that your smiths are making good use of the text your champion found in the tower. They have learned the various techniques for combining steel with basic magic. Here you can apply low-level upgrades to weapons and armor. So you can upgrade the blacksmith now and craft more powerful items. Alright, so I'm going to show you what that all is in just a second. We found, oh, crossbow. Yeah. And so we're looking at the ancient forge, and Cain says we'll most likely have to find a lot more of this coal before we can use this forge. But let us see if we have enough to light it. By the great spirits, it roars to life. The heat is nigh unbearable, even from this distance, all from a single piece of that strange coal, said Maeve with excitement. Your champions can now upgrade an item of their choice now. Click on the forge and then move the item over the crafting icon. The magic of the forge requires ample time to recharge. You will not be able to upgrade another item here for some time. However, there may be other forges within the tower. Okay. So choose an item which you want to upgrade. Well, let's equip what we... Let's equip this. And this is a warhammer of some sort, or a hammer. It's not too powerful. And I have a shield here, it's not too powerful again. So I'm going to probably just upgrade this axe, I guess. So I'm going to try to upgrade the axe. It says this forge can only be used once. Are you sure you want to upgrade the item? Ooh. You know what? No. Because I get a lot of damage with Maeve. Maeve does a lot of damage with the crossbows. And this actually creates more damage. This crossbow, this two-handed crossbow. So, it might bite me in the ass, but who knows? I think that's good for what I can upgrade. So I'm going to upgrade this two-handed crossbow, and it gets +2 damage plus magic property. What's the magic property? I don't know what it is. And in this game, you don't get shops. There's no shops in this game. It's basically, which is kind of weird, but you got to find everything you need to find in the tower. Or if you need to upgrade yourself, you upgrade yourself back at the city. It's assuming that the players are able to go back into the city to upgrade themselves, which is kind of strange. You would think there would be a shop, but it's a dungeon crawler. It's meant to be everything taking place inside the dungeon. I'm just going to start off fresh again, and I'm going to dismantle everything. Usually when you dismantle, you get something for it, but not this time around. I'm going to double check my skill trees, and I can't upgrade because I need to spend it. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about at the city. You got the keep. Basically, the keep is you're able to see all of the characters that you basically have to use. They're all mercenaries of some sort, and I can't do anything with Cain or with Maeve at the moment. But if I go to the barracks, Cain and Maeve are the only ones who are I can able to train, right? So I have to find a blueprint in an upgrade class building. Find a blueprint in upgrade class building. Okay. Heroes that use this building. The armory. Maeve and Cain. Current max hero level. After upgrade, max hero level will be 4. So I'm going to upgrade to level 2. This is what I don't get here. The current max hero level is 2. Oh! I get it. So we've reached the max hero level, but by finding the blueprint that we found, we can reach up to level 4 now. So we're going to upgrade to level 2 in the armory, which in turn at the barracks, I can now level up to 3 and 4. And I can't do it because I don't have enough coin. So I need to find, 500 gold to level these guys up to level 3 in order to get more skills. That was a mouthful. Blacksmith. I guess I can create items with all the gems I found. This is all new to me, by the way, so that's why I'm like, what do? Well, we'll go back to this later. That's pretty cool, though. So we're going to go back to the tower. Enter the tower with our current party of 2. Buddha baby, welcome to the chat. We're playing the Tower of Time. Thank you all so much. Some gold. We love gold. I like gold. You like gold. You like painting for gold. A resource crate. Cain searches through the crate and finds a bounty of blacksmithing components and raw materials. Alright, so I was looking at our map again. I do have a battle here that I need to defeat in order to reach the other side. And here's another battle I need to complete in order to get further in the dungeon. And another battle way over here to get further. So we're just going to go north and see what's up. We're going to see what's up. Oh, I can't go in there. I can't go into the battle, but there's a battle up ahead, so I'm going to save my game. Some gold. And there's a battle up ahead. Ooh, it looks like a boss. Okay, so we're going to be versing against a Dead Knight versus a Magi Spirit. So the Dead Knight has a couple of skills. One's called Field of Armor. It deploys defensive aura. Here's a better explanation of what these battles are like. They're kind of like playing Magic, but in a computer role-playing game form. So you're gonna have all these different battles and different waves of enemies coming at you with different abilities, different skills. Some skills play against each other or with each other, and you have to resolve the combat in order to win. So you got Field of Armor. They stack defensive auras on their teammates, and it also has a kill command skill, which is issues a kill command ordering all enemies to attack selected champion, and it adds 300 threat value. And this Mage Spirit has Drain Life. Channels a life draining beam, dealing 4 earth damage per second. Heals itself from the same amount. It lasts for 15 seconds. Reminds me of Lifelink from Magic the Gathering. Damn zombies. Vampires. Okay, so we're gonna fight.
At your service.
Seems like that, or D&D, says Buddha baby. Yeah. Alright. Let's see if I'm tough enough. Got 2 Mage Spirits coming up ahead.
Affirmative.
And he's gonna dash.
Will do.
And this mage, this defender here, he's coming after my ranger, right? So the ranger is definitely a lot more weaker. So I have an ability called Smoke Screen that lets me hop around a selected part of the map and lose all threat.
Going. All right.
Maybe not.
Coming.
Don't attack
May
me.
the light guide your path. Affirmative.
Yes.
At your service.
Say now what I'm doing is I just generated threat, which means more damage I deal,
Knowledge.
the more dangerous I am to the enemy, so they come after me.
Of course.
But
Ready to serve. my
holy shit,
lord.
my defender needs to be the one that takes all of that. So I need to kind of withdraw my archer.
Moving into position. Your wish is my command.
Yes.
Yes. Get her over here. There we go. My guy's gonna die, fortunately, so he's gonna heal the party. Heal. There we go. Didn't really do much for healing.
I never miss.
Will do.
All right.
All right.
Consider it done.
Will do.
Going.
Affirmative. All right.
Right.
Come on,
between the
dudes.
eyes.
This might. Alright, this battle might be a little too tough for my characters.
Consider it done.
Yeah. So what this means is I need to upgrade my guy, maybe pick battles that are a little bit less intensive. Just work my way up to it. So let's go back. We just loaded my last save. This is it's a hybrid. It's more like real time. It's real time, but you can pause it or slow time. Oh, okay. So the key that I found. Kane says, Maeve, Hold up your half of the key we found. I'll place my half alongside. On the count of 3, we will slide them in together and see if the door unlocks. Ooh. Enemy champion. Ooh, it's a boss. You have encountered your first enemy champion. They're very powerful creatures with a lot of health and various skills that can change depending on their remaining health. Unlike normal battles, this encounter ends when you kill the elite. Oh boy. I'm not even sure if we're ready for it. I do want to check something real quick. I still don't have enough skill points. I only have 36 gold. So I can't really upgrade anything right now. So we're just gonna explore the tower just a little bit more. There was an area back here that had a battle. We'll see if it's tough. Put that thing away. What? What the hell are you talking about? Your party traverses the bridge, each step tentative. There is nothing but darkness below. And the camera in the game is fixed. You can't rotate, but you can, you know, zoom in and out. That's about it. Which is fine. It's relaxing in that regard. Fixed camera angles are cool. I can do that. Okay, I've already explored up this far. Some gold. 10 gold. And we have a boss bottle. We have a boss bottle up ahead. No, we have a battle up ahead that we will fight. So we're going to be attacking a Risen Adept. The Risen Warriors cause the most damage. And they have the most armor. So we probably should take the Risen Warriors down. And we should also take down this Risen Adept, which is basically a mage of some sort. And the archers are dangerous as well.
Ready to serve, my lord.
Ready to serve, my lords. Here we go. Fight.
Affirmative.
Alright.
Shoot them.
At your service. Acknowledge. Will do.
On my way.
My blade is yours to command.
Alright, so I just paused time. Or not pause time, slow time down. It gives me time to think. So I'm gonna like, okay, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna charge into battle somehow.
Your wish is my command.
Gives me time to think what she's gonna do. So what do we have? We have an archer and Risen Adepts.
At your service. Affirmative.
You see a red circle, that means that's bad. Stay away from red circles.
Ready to serve, my lord.
Could be like a firebomb of some sort.
I never miss. Coming.
Okay, got an archer back there. I didn't tell you to fight that one, I told you to fight this one. There you go.
Yes, my lord.
Right between the eyes.
Right between the ass? Is that what she said?
Sire.
Now I like this ability. I can draw out where the stone wall is gonna be. Love that. So this gives me time to heal my party up. Or myself, I guess. And she can rain down some arrows.
Ready to serve, my lord.
Yes.
My blade is yours to command.
My blade is yours to command.
Right between the eyes. All right.
Oops. More enemies.
Yes. Moving into position.
He needs to heal us up, so he's gonna do that. And she
Unleash
needs
hell.
to just keep firing at these archers. Yay! Victory! So we picked up a chaotic pearl hammer with some crystal and 10 gold. That's it! 10 gold! So I got a teleport stone, and basically, I don't know if you guys been listening, but I can just teleport easily to certain sections of the dungeon. We found 18 gold and a spike axe of carnage. More gold. Nothing really useful. So, what else do we have? So, we just have this mysterious cave I need to get through. There's a boss battle over here. There's another battle there. So, somehow, some way, I need to upgrade my guy. Just use the teleport. So this is just like an impressions video. Tower of Time. I'm really digging it. You know, it's got it's like a really good blend of all the isometric role-playing games that are out there. A mixture of the old and new styles. But it has simple dialogue. It's not hard to follow at all, and the systems that come into play are introduced little by little, and it just makes it a lot easier. And a lot of interesting things like this fountain, for instance. If you choose to drink from the fountain and you only have one chance, it sometimes can give you magic power, like an increase of magic power, or it could curse you somehow, and you'll never know until you drink it, so you chance it, like the very powerful buffs. Alright guys, so that's it for right now. I'm going to be headed out. If you want to check out Tower of Time, let me know. I'll let you guys know right now, actually. how much this game costs somehow here on Steam. It is, first of all, receiving positive reviews, very positive. Release date was April 12th, 2018, so that came out last year. And it goes for $24.99. It's an indie game from the developer Event Horizon, published by Event Horizon on the PC. And it has a Metacritic of 77, if that matters to you. But, alright guys, thank you all for checking it out and watching me. And Buddha Baby and Dante, also known as Old Man Dan, was here. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.